Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video. It has been a minute over here on my channel, Time with Tata. I have been busy over on Lori's Boston Found, but I feel like I've neglected my channel over here. But today I have a video that I've been really wanting to do for some time. Today I'm doing an unboxing of the Louis Vuitton Kirigami 3-piece little clutch set. If you are anybody who follows luxury handbags like I do, you are well aware that prices have been increasing. It feels like by the minute. A never full bag that you could have picked up 5-10 years ago for around $1,200 is now selling for $2,100, I believe, for the canvas bag. The increases have been crazy. Chanel bags are through the roof. The luxury handbag industry seems to be increasing their prices at a really accelerated pace. I often say that I live two lives. I have the life as a thrifter, which I share with you over on Lori's Boston Found, where I'm digging through things that people have tossed away. And then there's this side of me that really appreciates luxury pieces, and I carve out a place in my budget to take home some really special pieces. On Valentine's Day this year, my husband bought me this Louis Vuitton Kirigami set, which was a real treat, and I wasn't expecting to get it. I happened to be in just before Valentine's Day when I was exchanging my Louis Vuitton canvas on the go for the empreinte leather on the go. While I was there, I also exchanged the agenda cover that went over my Hobonichi. I have kept 2 of my Louis Vuitton agendas, but I did exchange that, so I had a little bit of extra money. And at the time, these Kirigami sets were nearly impossible to get your hands on. I had been hunting for this set since October. I had never seen it available in store, and I had never seen it available online. The timing of this video is pretty good because as of right now, which is June 6th, 2022, these are available on the Louis Vuitton website for $745, which I know is very expensive, but by Louis Vuitton standards, this is actually one of their best bargains, in my opinion. And what I'm going to share with you today is this set, as well as some inserts that I purchased on Etsy, and I'll have everything linked below, that will bring these clutches to even the next level. I am a huge proponent of purchasing things secondhand, but what I've discovered with a lot of Louis Vuitton and luxury items is that sometimes the secondhand market can be more expensive than purchasing retail. So I just think it's really important that you do your homework. You might be able to find this set on places like Fashion File or The Real Real for less than $745, but I think to get this brand new, go in, get the experience at Louis Vuitton, I don't think you're going to do much better than this right now. And I will share some of the prices that I'm seeing online, as well as share with you some comparable pieces and what they're being sold for. So let's jump right in. I have opened this already, but I did want to show you the box that it came in. I think I purchased this at the boutique in Natick, Massachusetts, and the staff there was incredible. Of course, inside, how's that for an unboxing? Inside, you have the little pouch here, and the Kirigamis are inside of these. So I love this set so much. Rocco graduates this weekend, and I'm planning on using this pouch for graduation, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to wear it. So they literally look like little envelopes. There's not much to these. There is practically no hardware except for the snap, which does say Louis Vuitton on it, but they look just like an envelope. I'm going to show you all the different angles. And there are 3 that come in the set. I also want to say that this was only increased, I think, by $20. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not like a handbag professional, but I think I paid $725 and these are now $745, which is less of an increase than a lot of the items on their website. When you open it up, you will see it is lined in this beautiful like baby pink, ballet pink, and then inside is, you guessed it, another one in a smaller size. I like to refer to this as like the Russian doll clutches. So this is the next one, and I will be sure to leave the sizes and everything. Actually, I might as well just tell you. This one is approximately 9 inches by 6 inches, the largest one. This size right here, this looks to be maybe 6.5 inches by 4.5 inches. That's this size. And the inside of this one is red. So you have the pink next to the red. And they do have the Louis Vuitton stamp at the top. You can see that it shows up better on the red. I love that you get like a different color interior on each one. And then inside of this, there's just one more. This is a 3-piece set. You get this little one, which I think is so adorable. And this measures, let's see, 3.5, maybe 3 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. This is great. I fit a chapstick in here, some credit cards, and some cash. I can also fit my AirPods in here, which I think a lot of people use this smallest size for. Yeah, I just think this set is so adorable. The inside of this is this beautiful wine color. I think this is my favorite interior. So you have the red, and you have the wine color, and then you have the pink. So these are the 3. As you can see them side by side. Sorry, I'm trying to do my best to show you. A great way to compare the Kirigami pricing to some of the other things that are on the Louis Vuitton website is to just go to their all small leather goods. So when you look at some of the canvas stuff, the card holder, which I would say is equivalent to this, is $265. The double zip pochette in the reverse monogram, it does have a strap and it does have a zip at the top, so there are some upgrades, but it's $1,420. To me, it's just crazy the jump in price for a little bit of hardware. Like a coin purse is $400. The daily pouch is $745, and it's super narrow, but it does have a zip at the top. The Felici Pochette, which I actually really love, it does have a little gold chain with it, but it's a snap over like this. And obviously I think the sides have a little bit of a more secure closing. Like you can actually see on this, like just a dot of light that goes through where the canvas is folded. So there are certain things about these other pieces that are a bit of an upgrade, but for the jump in price, I don't know that it's worth it to me. And these are all lined with full grain leather lining. But the Felici Pochette is $1,490, which I find crazy. The micro wallet, $500. The mini pochette is $745. So you get the idea. The trio pouch, which has the little circle and then like a wristlet and then like another little zip top, is $1,390. Like the price jump is just crazy. I feel like this is destined to go up in price. Another great thing about this set is what a lot of people will do is they'll get the 3-piece set, they'll see what works best for them, keep 1 or 2 pieces, and then sell the other pieces and make some of the money back. So it really makes it one of the more affordable pieces at Louis Vuitton right now. But here is the cool thing. There are many people on Etsy who sell inserts to go inside of these pouches and just give them more function and also protect the liner. I'm a big believer in purchasing the liners for your bag. In fact, I did buy one for my on-the-go, my leather on-the-go. It just keeps the interior beautiful. I am kind of rough on my bags. I'm rough on everything. And so for me, having that extra security for a little extra money that lines my luxury handbags, it's just worth it to me. And especially since I am somebody who, once I'm done with something, will likely resell it, I want to just keep it in the best condition that I can if down the road I decide to part with it. So this set I purchased from a woman in Milan on Etsy. I had no idea I was purchasing it from Italy. I wanted to do this video sooner, but it took a little while to get here. But she has been so wonderful in communicating, and she actually just sent me a message today to see if I enjoyed the pieces. So these are the 3 inserts that I purchased, and they all have these grommets in the corner. And I opted to purchase these with a gold chain, which is really beautiful. This gold chain that came with this set is so sturdy. I love the shade of it. It's not like a real brassy looking gold. It's a very pretty gold. Let me just show you the gold chain. And it's a great length. And this just attaches to the grommets here. And then this slips inside the bag and makes it like a crossbody bag. I would say that this pink is probably the least matchy match of the 3. This almost has, I don't know, maybe some like little very slight like plum undertones, and this is like a true pink, almost like even has a little peachy. So this I would say might clash a little bit, but when I compare the red insert that goes inside, it's really spot on, and this is just beautiful as well. I don't know that I would ever use this as a purse or as a crossbody, but the potential is there, and little micro bags are really popular right now. So let's just start by putting the insert inside the larger pouch. It also has a zipper here with more storage, which is great because it just gives you another option with your bag. It has a little envelope opening here and then the zip over here. Stand up for you, and it pops in nice and snug, which is what you would want. And it just slides right in. Look at how beautiful that is. I also love that this has a little bit of girth to it. You're able to fit a lot of items in here, and I will show you some samples of what fit inside. But now that we saw that that fits nice, let's just put the chain on, and it's like a nice little lobster claw, and it snaps right on. I think you could get different lengths on the strap, and I think you even had the option to purchase the inserts without purchasing the chain. And I know that Amazon sells a lot of chain, so if you wanted maybe a silver chain, or if you wanted like a different finish on your gold, I think you could have some other options. But this is what it looks like outside of the purse. I'm gonna slide this back in. So here is what it looks like with the pouch in. And what's nice about this also is that I think there's enough room on the side so that this won't really bother the canvas. I don't think that it's going to hurt the canvas at all. So I'm able to snap that, no problem. And these do pop out like this, a little on the sides. I think I want to make sure that they pop out enough so that the chain doesn't rub up against my edges here. But this will be great for graduation. I do have the Pochette Matisse in reverse, but it's a little heavier than I think I will need for graduation. This is going to fit my phone, it's gonna fit some tissues because I'm probably gonna cry at graduation. It will also fit, like if I wanted to put some credit cards in here and just pop this in, it will fit lip gloss. It really is a good size. If you were a smaller frame, it might even go down a little bit more on your hip. But for me, this length is fantastic and this size is great. I don't know that I would use the smaller sizes for a crossbody, but that's mainly my own thing because I think I have a little bit of a larger frame, so I would prefer a bigger bag. But when you look at this and you can compare it to what you're paying for other pieces, you know, in a lot of cases, you're paying big money to get a strap from Louis Vuitton or to get a zipper. And I think this is just an incredibly beautiful hack and a great way to get more use out of these pouches. Now, I would also love to just use this and toss it into my on-the-go bag, which is a tote bag. Maybe I wanna put some chargers in here. I could toss a few pens in here if I'm doing some work on the go. It is a little bit too small for my planner. I looked at this planner and this planner was just a little bit too big for it, but my little baby planner that I have upstairs, the PM size would definitely fit in here. That agenda would fit in here, no problem. So if you were to purchase this and then sell these items, even if you sold these for $400 combined, that would be a $300 Louis Vuitton purse essentially, which is basically unheard of these days. And it's new from the boutique. So you get the whole experience that goes with it. I believe that these felt inserts were $38 plus shipping. I think I paid like $55 all in. Or maybe it was $38 and then I paid a little bit extra for the chain and shipping was free. I'll leave the link so you can see. And there are a lot of options for these inserts. A lot of people do them, but I would highly recommend this seller if you can wait a couple extra weeks. I'll put the chain on the neck size down just so you can get an image of what that looks like. And I also think it's very useful, even if you just purchase the liner and don't use the chain, I do think it's really nice to just keep the inside of your clutch clean and protected. So this just clasps off like this and it slides out. So the larger one is the only one that has an internal zipper, but this little fleece liner at least has another divider in there. So if you wanted to put cash somewhere, credit cards, this next size down I think is too small for my phone. I have the Max, so I wouldn't be able to use it on that. So again, it just snaps right on, super easy. This size is pretty cute. I could wear this. I could see wearing this out. Although if it doesn't fit my phone, it's kind of tricky for me. But I would have bought the inserts either way. I love the gold with the red. It's really pretty, really, really pretty. It slides in, boom, like that. Okay, I feel like these little things might get in the way a tiny bit. Maybe not, maybe they can just go inside. I'm just just want to be honest here. I worry a little bit that over time, on this size at least, I wouldn't want this to interfere when I close this. I don't know. I don't know about this size. Probably should have looked into this a little bit more before I did this video. Okay, so if I go like this and hold it up, okay, I think this is the way to go. So I'm not trying to get the edge of the chain out. It's kind of tucked in there, so it's not harming the edge. But look at how adorable this is. Okay, I'll show you this on me. I feel like this is gonna look a little small on me, but it's still really cute. I mean, if you're just going somewhere and you want to be hands-free and really not worry, I mean, this next to my body is just so tiny, but I'm sure some people could really pull it off. I have a really good friend who purchased this set. I sold her on it. She was at my house. Shout out to you, Rita, if you're watching. But her daughter is traveling to Spain, and it's also her 21st birthday coming up in June. So she wanted to give her one of these as a gift. She's gonna give her the chain and the insert. I think she's probably gonna give her the larger one to take to Spain with her. And then my girlfriend Rita is going to use the other ones for herself. So I just think this is such a versatile set from Louis Vuitton at a price point that many people can afford or save for, or possibly purchase and then sell off the ones that they're not using. I really think it's a fun small leather good with so many useful purposes. This is my Pochette Métis, which is like a workhorse. I use this all the time. It's my go-to bag right now. But I just wanted to show you relative size-wise how this looks next to it. So this is the largest pouch, and this is the Pochette Métis. That's what it is side by side. I can show you on the back side here. This is in the reverse monogram. I'm gonna just see if this fits in here. I have some stuff in here, so I hate to force anything in these bags. I always laugh because I want to do a what's in my bag. Does anybody not plan a what's in my bag? I love watching what's in my bag videos, but I'm always like, is that really what's in your bag? Because my bag usually is a mess. But if I were doing a what's in my bag video for you, I would make it look really pretty. This is kind of a tight squeeze, to be honest. I would not put this in here, but this size would be perfect in here. It fits really great in there, and obviously the smaller one. What I'm interested in showing you is what actually fits in this, not what fits in the Pochette Métis. So this is a vintage Chanel wallet that I purchased on Poshmark, and it's from the 90s, and it is authentic, and I got it for $210, and I love this wallet. I love it so much more than I thought I would. It's in the really soft leather, and it's just like a fold wallet. It's very lightweight. It has my credit cards over here, a little zip over here that I don't really even use this side. Occasionally, if I have some cash, I'll throw the cash in there, but I don't always have cash unless I'm yard sailing. Another section for cash up here. I have had a really big Louis Vuitton wallet for so many years, and I love it, but I find that because I go thrifting all the time, I just need something smaller, and this fits in here, and this is lightweight, and I've been loving this Chanel wallet. This is the only item I own from Chanel. So this would definitely fit very nicely in here. So I can definitely fit my Chanel wallet right in there with lots of space. And then also I brought my keys. I love this key thing, but unfortunately my keychain is too bulky to fit inside, but I love that it protects the inside of my bags from the loose keys. This I bought a leather cover for so it doesn't damage anything inside, but this would fit nicely in here. So there we go. We have my keys, we have my wallet. As I mentioned earlier, I do have the largest size iPhone, and that slides right in here as well. So that's what it looks like with my phone and my wallet. Maybe if I go like that. So the difference with this is, I think, so this all fits great, but I think once the insert was in, I would struggle with the keys in here. Let me just see how that would work. I would fit my phone. It's a little bit tighter with the insert. I don't think I would get my keys in there, but I would be able to get the wallet and my phone, and that would slide in like this. So it definitely limits your space a little more when you put the insert in, but to have the option to wear it as a purse and a crossbody, I think is worth the trade-off. And realistically, if I were going out, I could even just take out a couple credit cards and some cash and put it in here. I think that might be a better option, or utilize this smaller pouch for credit cards and cash and then put that inside here. There are so many options with it. I'm running up and down the stairs because my assistant Caitlin is here and she's taking photos right now. So I'm like, I just need my phone for 1 second. So I wanted to show you the small one. These are the Air Max AirPod. What are they called? They fit right in there. Now, if I put the insert in here, I can still fit my AirPods. But I'm not sure that, you might be able to fit a single credit card. But it definitely gets tighter with that insert. I really think that the inserts are great for transportation. So if you're looking to have a crossbody bag, it is definitely going to limit what you can put inside of it. But I think the fact that you can then be hands-free and transform a clutch into a crossbody for a small amount of money, I just think is such a creative way to make the most out of your pieces from Louis Vuitton. I think that this medium-sized one is fantastic. Okay, so with the insert, I have my AirPods, I have my lip balm, I have a credit card I'm gonna put in the little slot. I'm gonna put some cash right here, and that works really nicely. And then that snaps, and that's with the insert, and that fits really comfortably. I really adore this size as well. I think you can get as creative as you want with this stuff. For me, I'm somebody who loves to journal, so I'm thinking if I ever wanted to bring this as a little insert with my work bag. And this is also where I think a liner is so important. I would die if I put pens inside my Louis Vuitton and the ink exploded. So you can put some pens in there, and I like to use like little stickers sometimes when I'm doing my planning. I could take out some of these. Shout out to Coffee Monsters Co., which is where I get a lot of my planning stickers. But these I could put right in the little zip portion here. Put those right in there, which is great. What else do I use with planning? I could fit a little washi tape in, put the washi right in with the stickers, and then zip that up, and I have the pens in there. Also, oftentimes, if I'm planning in public, like at a Starbucks or something, I do like to have my AirPods. Those can fit right in here. Another thing that I think is good for this pouch is some tech wires. So this is one of the adapters that I use all the time. So the SD card comes out of my camera, and then I pop this into my laptop, and it brings whatever I just recorded over to my laptop. So this would fit. Yeah, so like a little tech pouch. Are we done? Caitlin was just saying goodbye. So I have my phone back. So this is my external hard drive that I can also fit in here. It looks like that. So this becomes a fun little tech pouch as well. There's the wiring that goes with my external hard drive, and this is with the liner inside. So in here I have 2 pens, an adapter, my AirPods, my stickers, my external hard drive with the wire, and what else did I put in there? Oh, some washi tape. And then this feels a little tight, but it snapped. I'm so very excited about this little trio set that I managed to snag. I remember when I was in the boutique, there was a young associate who I purchased it from, who was helping me with the exchange, and I said it's the Kirigami, and he wasn't familiar with the name of it. He was really young, and I think he had just started at Louis Vuitton. So I described it. I said, they're kind of like little Russian doll envelopes where they fit inside of each other. He's like, oh my gosh, I think I saw that here this morning. So he went out back, and then the woman who was the manager who was assisting on the exchange, she's like, this is like a unicorn. She's like, I have not seen this Kirigami set in the store since October, which is ironic because that is exactly when I started looking for it. This is the first time I've actually really unboxed it and walked through it. And I do plan on using it this weekend at Rocco's graduation. So many uses for these little pouches. If you want to go the extra mile and get the inserts to protect the inside of your pouches, that's great. Even if you don't use them all the time, I think they're just a great way to give your pouches a little bit more life and a little bit more protection. But this is what the set looks like. They're so cute. And they make these in all sorts of patterns. They have these in the reverse monogram, I believe, or they did at one point. And whenever they have limited edition sets that come out, or limited edition canvas patterns, like I believe the Sunset is out right now, that's like the khaki with some ombre effect, they will release the Kirigamis in that pattern. So if there's a special pattern you want, you may end up spending a little bit more money. But currently, right now, on the Louis Vuitton site, June 6th, 2022, this set is available. It also makes a fantastic graduation gift, and it's always nice to buy something that you can gift yourself and then gift somebody else, and everybody wins. So that's all for today's unboxing of the Louis Vuitton Kirigami in the monogram. If you're interested in this, it's a good time to purchase before the prices go up again. I will leave some links below to some pre-loved items just so you can compare. In some instances, you'll see that it's much more worth it to purchase these new if they are available. I think items like this skyrocket when they're not available online, which obviously makes sense. Now might be a good time to buy it on the secondhand market, only because when I went to do this video about a week or two ago, they were also available. And when my friend Rita purchased hers, it was also available online and in the boutique at the Natick store where I got mine. I did do a few Louis Vuitton videos on my main channel, which is Lori's Boston Found, but from this point on, I'm probably going to be doing most of my luxury handbag stuff here on Time with Tata. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more from me. I really appreciate your support, and I'll be back real soon. Thanks, everybody.